right, before anybody comments anything about me shooting a video while the car is in motion, just know I have both hands on the wheel along with the phone, and I've got my eyes on the road, so you'll be able to see that. I think I wanted to do this because, you know, while I'm en route, this video, because it's I think it's important for me to share what I'm going through. It's why I started Trini Trinidad. I think that unlike most social media efforts, it's not the amount of people that get the message, it's that the message reaches the right people. And through my experiences, that's what I try to share with everyone. And one of my experiences today is cancer related. I'm on my way to get the results of my latest scans. And one of the things that came up in the last scan was, I was told by, not the doctor, but one of the nurses that read the scan, it's while I was in the hospital for COVID, that there was something there in my chest. Doesn't know, you know, if it's from a previous incident or if it's new, but just wanted me to know. So I wanted to get into my oncologist office to get them to take a look at that so I could put that to rest or be concerned to move forward. And well, because I had tested positive for COVID, they wouldn't let me go to the office until I had a negative test result. So I've had my negative test result, and now I'm headed in. So it's been anxious for that reason, along with you know, every day I go deeper and deeper into the statistic that the American Cancer Society gives me of a less than 8% chance of living past 5 years. And got some good news and some bad news. The last time, yeah, I have never done the research myself. I've never deep dived that statistic myself. I know it's true because my wife found it on the American Cancer Society's website, and we found that out when I was going through cancer in 2018, because we need to have the knowledge that we needed to go in and ask the right questions. And when that statistic came up, it was very important for us to ask the right questions. So, but I never looked at it myself as any further. And here recently, I felt the strength, you know, I was in the mental position to handle it. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna deep dive it. And I did. And what I found was that although the statistic is documented with an older date in the American Cancer Society site, recent videos in the last year or two, you know, just prove that it's still current, their statistics. The good news is I found one that said less than a 12% chance. So I'll take the 4% that this other site gave me, from 8 to 12% chance, you know, less than 12% chance, but that's still 4%. So I took it, you know, and I'm like, all right, how do I make this, you know, a more positive, you know, mindset? And I had to take that positive aspect away from that. So, but it was difficult because one of the doctors said that for my particular cancer, and the second time around, that, you know, they make no bones about it. If their patients want to know, they will tell them. But it's only if the patients insist, and that is, you know, our main thing is to extend life. There's just not a cure for this type of cancer. So I hold on to the fight that I continue to build in my mind while I'm not going to get my results of my scan, and I continue to say, who knows? Let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep fighting. And when I mean fight, it's really the mental battle. You know, it's really the things that I'm doing to try to, you know, take less intake as far as sugar is concerned, things of that sort. But, you know, eventually, according to doctors, this medicine will end up not working, and then, you know, we'll have to go to a new one. So the hope for me is I have to keep thinking is, all right, well then when that time comes, hopefully there is a badass, another medicine that is out there that will help me to continue on this path. And then, you know, at some point, you know, the hope is that they will come up with a cure or come up with something that looks very, very hopeful, and I get to start taking it, and they may say, wow, man, this is the, you know, the first patients, you know, because I'm sure others will have taken this, whatever this hopeful medicine is that could cure it, you know, that they might say, hey, it turns out this is the cure. So I hold on to that hope, but I have to be realistic also. It helps me to live with more intensity and more purpose. And so that's on my side. The other part of today is I'm gonna be going right now to help a friend of mine who recently was diagnosed with cancer. And I'm talking like, you know, this was this weekend. It was right before the weekend. And he's close to me. I won't mention how, but we have history. And, you know, I was fortunate enough that he reached out to me. I was honored, along with being fortunate, that he reached out to me. And I gave him a suggestion as far as an oncologist. He has another oncologist he's going to go see, but I have faith in mine. So, you know, I just explained, if you want to, yeah, go see him. And so he did. He made an appointment, and his appointment's right before mine. So I'm going to get there early, meet him, let him know he's not alone. And, yeah, that weighs on my mind also, because if my buddy was going to get cancer, I'd want him to get it like it's happening right now, so that I can go and be there for him. You know, I could be out of town, I could be doing other things, and it just so happens, you know, that he was able to make the appointment. They were able to get him in at the same time. So I'm extremely happy to turn my struggle into a gift for him and his family. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, Trini Trinidad, you'll see that. That's what I'm doing, is that I'm turning my struggles into a gift through others. I'm turning my struggles into a gift for others through cancer, business, and service. So here's an example of the cancer part. I have anxiety. It is you know, stressful. But I'm happy that I can have something positive before I go into my appointment by helping someone else. So keep him in your thoughts, please, your prayers. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. And for anyone out there that's going through a struggle, like my father, who went into a doctor's appointment today, and unfortunately they weren't able to complete the test that they wanted to do for some reasons, that he's gonna have to go back and get it. You know, it's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress there. And just keep those people in your thoughts and your prayers, along with all those you may not know. Just say a little something for them, and try to be kind to people when you're out and about, because you never know what people are going through in their day. So thank you very much for your attention, and we'll see what's on the other side of this appointment.